Good evening. My name is Robert and I try things. On Sundays, I try whatever I feel like. This week, we are going to spin the wheel. Eric finished his castle. Let me check that out. Let me go to Discord. You probably haven't posted it yet, but I want to have it available. Let's see. That will be in content show off. Oh, wow, that's a whole thing. It's very you. It really, really looks like if one of your more recent colored drawings became 3D. That's really cool. Let me get this down here. Share. Let's see. Can I make that bigger? Oh, I can make it bigger. In fact, it's too big. Let me zoom out. There it goes. Nope. That's better. There we go. Let's see. Is that a... Okay, is this like a sleeping hydra? Or a dragon or something? Or is it like a mound of lava? It's got to be a dragon, because those are totally eggs there, right? Dragon and eggs. Okay, okay. Cool. And then, let's see. Those look like cartwheels. Or... Can't quite tell, actually. That's some kind of tree. Whatever you did with the roofs, I really like. I like this roof, and I really like that roof. There's your smithy. You showed me that before. Or no. Is this one the smithy? And then that's probably a stable. That's way cool. Did I mean to? No, okay. That's there. Stables on the right, smithy on the left. Gotcha. Oh, happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Except Eric's family apparently didn't. Apparently they all have COVID again. That's not fun. That is one thing that I can say that I wouldn't be enjoying living in Florida right now, because Florida is so unconcerned as a whole about spreading COVID, and they always had been. And now that it's more endemic and under control, it's not so big of a deal, but it's still heckin' rude to not take steps to spread a disease that is theoretically deadly. Yeah, been more sick since you moved there. Yeah. It's because, to me, in my mind, well, you said that you were more isolated in Colorado, which is definitely a big contributing factor. But also, Florida doesn't take any steps, like wearing masks or staying home when they're sick, to prevent spreading it to other people. They just don't believe in it. They believe that it's, what's it called? Infringing upon their personal freedoms. However, by the same token, they are infringing on the freedoms of the people they're transmitting shit to. I have a right to go out in public and not get sick because of your stupid actions. Anyway, that's my right. So you're taking my rights away, jerk. Anyway, okay, before I get too much further, I want to explain, Eric, the barbecue thing I had last night. So we went to Iron Rail Brewing, which is in downtown Topeka. There's nothing really special about it. It's not like the greatest barbecue, and it's not the greatest beer, but it's pretty good barbecue, and it's pretty good beer. It's in Topeka. It's good. It's good for Topeka. And they had an item on the menu called a barbecue parfait. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with what a parfait is. It's layers of whipped cream and fruit, and usually like cookie or granola or something like that. Or maybe yogurt instead of whipped cream, or ice cream. You know, some kind of dairy and fruit, and, you know, some kind of crunchiness is a parfait. And this was a barbecue parfait. So at the bottom, it was baked beans, and then on top of that was mac and cheese. And then on top of that was pulled pork and sausage. And even though the sausage had jalapenos in it, it has apparently not been enough to really bother my insides. And then above that was a layer of potato salad, and then on top of that was a layer of mashed potatoes with cheese and green onions. And that was pretty good. I did have to, because like we had ordered fries as an appetizer, so I did have to scoop off the top layer of mashed potatoes to get to the rest of the parfait, because I didn't want to fill up on like 3 kinds of potatoes before I ever got to the actual barbecue. It was pretty good. I had no complaints about it, except in a semantic way, not about the food itself. But their mac and cheese is not macaroni and cheese. Macaroni is a style of pasta. This was shells and cheese, which is not bad. It was honestly pretty good, but it's just semantically, it's incorrect. Semantically, it was incorrect. Where was I? I have lost track of what I was talking about. So I was talking about the barbecue, but there was something else I was going to talk about, and then I remembered that I needed to talk about the barbecue, and then now I don't remember what it was. Oh man. I have this thing I do where, like, if I'm trying to remember something, especially if somebody else is talking and I don't want to interrupt them, I will cross a finger to remind myself, okay, I need to remember that I was going to say this thing, or I need to remember to go do this thing when I get out of this situation. Often it's to set a reminder on my phone to remind me later about whatever it is. And I didn't do that this time. I didn't remind myself of what I was going to talk about. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so I went off on people infringing upon my rights, trying to quote unquote exercise their rights. Your rights end where my rights begin. Period. End of story. That is not arguable. You expressing your rights cannot infringe upon my rights, or they're not rights, they're privileges. Anyway, what was I going to say? So I went off about that. I was upset about it. I ranted just a little bit. And it reminded me of talking to my mom the other day. Now, some of you may or may not know that I don't have the greatest relationship with my parents. My dad is like a really distant uncle. I don't have any bad feelings for him, but like he's my dad basically in name only. I was raised by his parents, and I love them like they were my parents. But like I don't harbor anything negative toward my dad. In fact, the best thing that ever happened really was that my parents couldn't raise me, and so grandparents did. But my mom, I do have some negative feelings for, because she just like abandoned us and disappeared for 15 years. My dad halfway abandoned us, but he didn't just disappear. We knew where he was. We were in communication with him, whatever. My mom just disappeared from the time I was about 10 to the time I was about 25. Which was 9 years ago now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting old. But I did realize the other day I'm only halfway to senior, or just past halfway to senior age. If you count it as 65. Yeah. Anyway, so not the greatest relationship with my mom, but she has been fitfully, in fits and starts, trying to build some kind of connection. And so we were talking on the phone the other day. And she was talking about how, and this is a good thing, she was learning to stand up for herself and not take people's shit anymore. And that's a good thing. I appreciate that. That was a big part of why she wasn't a good parent at 20 years old, by the way. They were 20 when I was born, so not at all ready to be parents. They were both very, very much still children. Like, the earliest I would have really considered becoming a parent is about 5 years ago. Maybe slightly before 30, 28, 29, maybe. But 20? No. God, no. I was still a child. Anyway. Where was I? She was talking about how she was learning to take less shit and say no and stand up for herself. And she related a anecdote about when she went to the store one time and this cashier stood up for herself, except she didn't really. What she was doing was judging. There was a woman coming through with, some raw meat, some steaks, and some vegetables and whatever, and she was paying for it with WIC. And the cashier went, man, you eat better than me on food stamps and I work full time. What's wrong with you? You look perfectly capable of going to work. And I had to interrupt her right there. Well, no. She said, and I and several people on the line were thinking, you go, girl, stand up for yourself. That's not fair. And I had to interrupt her and I said, look, you, of all people, ought to know that some disabilities aren't visible. Some disabilities are literally inside your head. My mom has mental health issues and chronic disease issues, and she can't work, or she's been unable to work for a really long time. She's trying really hard to find a job right now, but she's been unable to work for over a decade, I think. And she's dependent on her mom, who is not the nicest person. But I told her, you of all people ought to know that some disabilities and some reasons for not being able to do things are not visible to other people. Number one. And number two, even if she was capable of working, even if she was taking advantage of the system, even if she was, I would rather there be 1 million people do that, take advantage of the system, than any one single person who really needed that help get turned away because they didn't deserve it or they didn't look like they needed it. I went off on her. I would rather, anybody be able to get that assistance, whether they needed it or not, rather than turn people away because they might not need it. Anyway. And I did apologize afterward because my tone and the way I delivered it was not very respectful from one person to another. Like I said, I went off on her. I lost my temper. So I did apologize for that. And she said, no, I'm not offended about it. And actually, you did change my mind because that's not something I had considered before. And I said, that's great and well and good and everything. But if it was anybody but you, I would not have changed their mind the way I said it. And so I need to work on that if anything like that comes up again. Fucking go. Rawr.
Extreme noses pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm.
Yo! Ooh, woo! Yo! What's up, babe? What's up, boo? What's up happening? Or what's happening? What's the hip hop haps? Happy Sunday. Hello. I was just telling a story of how I went off on my mom, who I don't have the greatest relationship with, about how she and this cashier were being judgmental of a lady on food stamps. And yeah, it turned out okay. She's here and she's queer. Okay. What was I going to say? I have completely lost the train of thought I was going to say. I went off on my mom. And it wouldn't have changed anybody but her's mind. And so I need to work on the way I communicate things like that in the future, because it was not respectful or what's the word? Influential? I don't know. What's up, Ewio? I am so sorry I have not been able to go to your last couple of streams. Things have been going on around here, but I'm glad you're here. I will do my best to make it to your next stream. The plan for tonight is to spin the wheel. Now, you may have noticed something slightly off about this wheel. I don't know how well you can read this, but there's something in particular. Hold on. There we go. There's something in particular that I want to play. And RNGesus has not been kind to me in the past. So I have kind of stacked the odds in my favor. I have a feeling I really want to play Destiny 2. Yes, I really want to play Destiny 2. There are 10 Destiny 2 options and one go to the other wheel and do an actual RNG for what I'm going to play. If it lands on that, I'm going to be very surprised, but I guess resigned to the situation. Have you ever played Destiny, Ariel? Is that anything you're interested in? It may not be, considering your gaming style in general. Although you've played shooters. I've seen you play shooters. Before that, I don't have a drink to try, right? I do not. You did once upon a time. I have found it really enjoyable for an MMO because it's not like shoving in my face all the time that it's an MMO. You think you still own it on Xbox? Well, technically the base game is free, but any of the content you buy, you have to play it on the system that you bought it on. So theoretically, like I play Destiny on Epic. You can play Destiny on, you know, whatever other console, but if I bought expansions on Epic, I wouldn't be able to play that on PlayStation or whatever, or even on Steam. So I don't have a drink to try, but I do still have these dried fruits. I tried the lychee last time. And then we have a dried plum and a something Ming or King Ming, something like that. Paige sent me pictures. Hold on. Of the labels. Show me images. No, hold on. How do I see images that she has sent me? Whatever. It can't be that far back. Oh, there it is. We have baby licorice plums and King Mui. Li Hing Mui fruit that are dried. You stopped playing when they made it free to play because you paid $60 for that shit and it made you mad. That sunk cost fallacy, bro. Okay, so we have a licorice plum. Now, I don't think it's actually related to licorice or it has any licorice in it. It probably just tastes like licorice, has similar flavors. And then the Mui, King Mui fruit. Also, Destiny didn't used to be free to play. I didn't know that. Although I've only been playing it in the last 4 or 5 months. So, but I'm enjoying it as far as MMOs go because it's a shooter. And it's not like forcing me to join a guild, or they call them clans in here, and it's not forcing me to do group content, and it's not forcing me to do PvP and things like that. Those are all, not all, the PvP is something I don't want to do, but if I wanted some of the particular things that you can only get through that, then I can, but it's not stopping me from progressing the story content. Changing your stream schedule. No longer Tuesdays at 3, it's Monday at 7. You heard it here first, folks. Siren is now streaming Mondays at 7. Let me shout her out. There we go. You heard it here first.
I'm just trying to play the game.
What fucking noise?
I played some of this, right? Yeah.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? Okay, so I've got the plum or the mui fruit. So I'm just gonna flip a coin. Heads is plum, tails is the other one. Hey Google, flip a coin. It's not a very fast process. Heads, it will be the plum. Okay, so licorice plum. That doesn't mean it has licorice in it or it's related to licorice. It's just, you know what? There's a coating on this that might be licorice, or at least anise that tastes like licorice. It's like fibrous powder coating. Huh. I don't really smell licorice. We'll give it a shot. Oh, there's a pit. Okay, be careful, Robert. Ow. It's kind of sour. Hard to tell if it tastes like licorice or not. Biting into the pit colored my perception of it just a little bit. I don't know why I forgot that plums have pits. That was not awesome. Okay. Let's spin the wheel and figure out what I'm gonna be doing. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Are you gonna make me mad, RNGesus, because you've done that? Hey, we're gonna play Destiny 2. Surprise. Okay, let me change my category. Destiny 2. 6 million people follow Destiny 2. There are 8.6 thousand people watching right now. So I've been working on the newest content. I worked through some of the past content. Some of it I don't have, but I have most of the past content. And some of it isn't accessible anymore because the game has been running for 8 years and you just can't get any of the older stuff anymore. But you can get the weapons from them even though they're not really viable in the current meta. Especially for PvP. Which I don't do. I really don't do PvP. I did have to ask for some help to get through this one mission today because I was just incapable of doing it on my own. It was so tough. I barely did it with another guy helping me. And it was just a rando. And he was, I don't know if he was very much above my skill level. We went through it fairly slowly, but I think I appreciate that. That we didn't just rush through it and he didn't just, you know, God mode everything, which I'm sure there are people that can do that. Okay, what is my quest right now? Defeat combatants and destroy Vex oracles in the Spine of Karas, Harbinger, Seclude, and Gardens of Essila. Vex oracles. Ooh. Like, I know where these areas are, and they're not lost sectors, and I don't expect this to be very hard, but this could be pretty difficult. Okay, yeah, there's one there, and there's one up there, and there's one, yeah, down this way. So we'll do this one first, because it's closest to the one single only travel point on this world. I keep seeing my reflection move in the front of the guitar over here that I have not touched in over a year. And I think it's James. Just what it looks like over there. So while I'm on my way over there, I'm gonna complain about the beer that I made. I made a brown ale. But I can hardly tell what it really tastes like because when I was boiling the wort, it's called W-O-R-T. Or is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. In order to, you know, meld the flavors and sanitize it and whatnot, it was barely boiling. And it's supposed to be at a rolling boil for like an hour or more, depending on what kind of flavors you're trying to give it or get out of it. And so there's a compound in there called dimethyl sulfide that tastes like vegetables. Prismatic telemetry. What? I don't know what that is, but it's probably something to do with this quest. Oh, what is that? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, dimethyl sulfide tastes like vegetables. And so my beer hardly tastes like beer due to that, and it's hard to enjoy it. And I have several gallons of it. Who is shooting me? How dare you? guess there's not really a reason to use that weapon and that special ammo that's slightly less common. I am on speed boost mode right now because... Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to kill you either. Ah, you guys die too easily. You're so squishy! Oh, those are just lights. Okay, good. I got special ammo. You're so squishy. Okay, out here amongst these islands is where the quest is actually pointing me. Oh, hey, there's a prism thing that I need to destroy. Ah, I may have missed one already, actually. There it goes. Am I supposed to go in there? That goes into an Ascendant challenge. I have doubts. So the map is pointing me this way, right? Yeah, right on top of where I am. So let's go fight things and get stuff. Although, let me check the quest. Oh. So there's not a particular boss I need to defeat. I'm trying to do finishers. There we go. Finishers give me special ammo. Okay. Ooh, I almost lost that and fell off and died. Oh, just like that. Totally died. It's alright, I respawn in 5 seconds. What's that? Probably something for some hidden quest that I don't have. Okay, it gave me special ammo, but it fell off the cliff. Which actually, I might be able to go down there. Oh well. I don't actually need the special ammo now. I am full. Did I get it all for this area? Not quite. Are there any more bad guys out here? Usually these come in threes, so there we go. 25 prismatic telemetry. Okay. So Harbinger's Suck Food I need to go to. Okay. I'll just fast travel back to the starting point. Okay, so I'm gonna set a waypoint for this so that I can get directions there. Like my little speeder. It's designed like an Ahamkara. And it makes a different sound than other speeders, which I kind of like. It's less high-pitched and screamy. You technically call them sparrows. But they're totally like snow speeders from, what's it called? Star Wars. Yeah, well, okay, I don't get to run you over. Oh, fine. Okay. I think this is where the Harbinger cycle officially starts. This room right here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so am I getting... Okay, I am getting the item from these guys. So it's not just taken. Do need to keep an eye out for those prisms because they give me 25 each. See you. I see you. Mahaha, headshot. The green thingy there is spawned by me getting headshots with this gun. It's pretty nice. Nobody else over on this side? I've not seen any of those prisms yet. Okay, I'm full on heavy ammo too. Cuckoo. Alright, where am I on progress here? Not quite half. Interesting. Have I missed prisms? Oh, there's one. Must be... Oh, no, there you are. Am I getting extra by getting precision kills? That would be nice. Alright. Does that mean I need to go farther this way? Well, this is an elevator, so I can get back up if I need to. Don't see a prism. Anybody else want some? Probably. What is that? Unin ignores me. I don't know what that means. Okay, that goes farther in. there a prism out here? Nope, not that I can see. Okay, this is the end room. Now what? Do I have to come back? Let me check the quest. I'll just start back over, I guess. Whee! Oh yeah, you can't even see my costume. Hold on. Let me get to a safe spot and I'll show you my costume. Here's what I look like. Whee! Is that a cool helmet? It's specialized to this element that I have equipped right now. Okay, so get to the side. Ooh. Oh, I'm already full on ammo. Okay. Now I don't want to do your... Oops, I'm totally gonna die. Goodbye! Nope, I don't want to participate in that. See ya.
Guardian channels. Take an incursion reported. Can someone in the field confirm?
Speed booster. Oh, that's not the direction I need to go. There we go. Somebody invisible? No. Yeah, take them out, boys. My little threadlings. How close am I? Very. There's not a prism or something. Only see one in this whole place. Okay, whatever. Oop. That should be good, right? Okay. Garden of Asila. Oops. Negatory.
Active channels. Be advised that the Scorn are preparing for another ether harvest.
Nope, not doing that. I am a free agent right now. Bump. Oops. Okay, prisms should be easier to spot in this area since it's open air. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, I guess I should take care of you guys first, huh? Alright, Shrieker. Show yourself. Get him. Shriekers are basically turrets, very, very fast-firing turrets, and I hate them. All that stuff just rolling down the hill, off the cliff. Whatever, how close am I? Barely. Deadlings are no joke. I would wager that there was another prism around here. Who's there? No, thank you. We don't do marketing stuff here. Okay, you die, you very close to die. There we go. You die, you die. Okay, I guess I'll switch to my main weapon. Ag clear, go burr. We done? Okay, now what? Oh, of course we have to go do the blind well. Of course we do. Alright, let's go do the blind well. Is my current build gonna be good for that? Yeah, I think it should be. So the blind well is a co-op PvE thing where basically I'm working together with like up to 5 other people. And it's like continuously rotating these waves to kill enemies and make bigger bosses appear and kill them. And this may be the most effective I've ever been at this, because previously I wouldn't have had builds like what I've got going on right now. Okay. Which, that was not the right weapon. Okay. Oh, you're a player. Okay. Now, well, that was kind of a waste of the rift. Where are we going? This way? Please don't start hurting me, please. There we go. Not my first rodeo. But why are you shooting me? You're dumb. Okay. Dude, stop. We have enemies incoming. Why are you shooting me? Also, where are all the bad guys? There's supposed to be way more than this. Yeah, shoot the bad guys, damn it. Okay. Alright, let's give us all a little, like, shoulder-mounted turret thing. Yeah, I've always wondered how to break the shields on those Harbingers of the Plague things. The Anathema. Alright, ogres. Die. Oop, sorry, dude. Oh. Okay, where are we going? This way. Is this like a much higher tier or lower tier than I'm used to? Because usually there's time to get between safe zones. Die, Anathema. Oh, well, it's two. Well, shit. Okay, I see you, cursed brawl. I hate explodey enemies and I hate turrets. Like, those are the two main ones that suck. Okay, where to now? This way. I picked up a sword. Okay, I have ammo. Part of the problem with working with a bunch of other people is they get in front of you. This does not seem to be going as fast as usual. No. Now what? Oh boy, I'm going the wrong direction. I'll be back. Oh, Jeebus. Okay, how are we breaking these shields? That's what I don't understand. What? Stop it! Stop it! Stop shooting me with your continuous beam! Damn it! I need to recover. Okay. Oh, you. Alright. Shouldn't his shield be down now? Maybe not. Now do I have what it takes to shoot him? Oh, of course my primary weapon is empty now. Right. Of course. Okay, where are we? What are we doing? Oh, we beat him.
I'm detecting a lot of energy variance.
Oh, that's right. New wave. Great. Okay. What? Sheesh. These wizards supposed to be this tough? That's not fair. You don't get to two-shot me. Although it is a sword. Alright. There you are. Dirk. Now we go break the big guy's shield. And of course that's not going to be enough. Alright, other wizards. I think. They're out of here. No, damn it. Hit the wall. Of course I did. Oh, shield is down. Okay, hold on. Oi. Okay, we win. Let's check this quest. Of course, I have to go through it another time.
Primary well is at low power.
Did I not? I know I had higher tier charges. Where are we going? Oh, right here in the middle. I forgot. Oh, wow, that's outside protection. I saw heavy ammo. Ah! Whee! This is too easy. In fact, it's so easy that my gun is not actually getting any ammo. it. I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. Defeat the one singular Herald of the Plague? Okay. NBD. That was not enough, was it? Yeah, okay. Okay, ammo still laying around? Yes. Sweet. There we go. And heavy ammo is good. Okay. One, two, three.
I've got your back.
What are you doing? This isn't gonna work if half of you guys aren't doing anything. Am I the only one alive here? This is not gonna happen. Where are we on? Which direction? There we go. there's an ogre. Oh, geez, I'm almost out of ammo. Really need ammo. Oh jeez. Oh, it's you. We can't hurt you until we get. Oh jeez. Oh. I lost it for a second. I panicked just a little bit. Okay. Ah! Ogres. Die! God dang. It's not that hard to kill an ogre. Wait, what happened to my... I was standing in the middle of my healing rift. There we go. Oh shit. Of course, there are multiple ogres out right now. Well, the best way to avoid getting hit by an ogre is to kill them. Okay, now what? I was so shooting that anathema. I was 1,000% hitting it. Okay, okay. Okay, that was the big guy hitting me. It was the big baddie. Oh boy. What? Hey, I got him. I'm totally gonna die, but I got him. What is the deal? Why aren't the big guys dead yet? Okay, okay. You know what? Fuck you, dude. There. Okay, now it's just the last one. Okay. Didn't do it heroically. But we got it done. I can probably get out of here. Did I get my rewards? Sounded like I did. You son of a monkey! Did I get my rewards? Don't think I got my rewards. I don't know which one is 1, which one's 2, which one's 3. That looks like 3.
All right, let's show them how it's done.
Is there still ammo laying around? Yes. Necesito ammunition. Where are you going? Oh, that's right. The middle is where it's at. And the first one. Yeah. I just kind of shot myself in the foot there. Alright, what are we looking for? Okay. Where are we going? It's that way, okay. Whatever. Theoretically, everybody who runs through this should get a turret. Well, at the very least, they get healing. suppose it's in my interest to be near bad guys. So, Grace is gonna run. Oh. Thanks. Super helpful. I really wish it would tell us where we're going next sooner. Oh boy, that was awesome. Okay, there we go. That's what we need. Give me ammo. Where are we going? Is this not the right direction? Where's the dam? Okay, to the center, sure. Okay, that's the right way. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Oh, we about to die. Yes, no, I see you. I need you to not see me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, I know what's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Got my offering to the Oracle. Oh boy. Alrighty. Now we go back out to the Spine of Karas, and I hope I don't have to do the dungeon that normally gives me the quest for. Major Floyd 117. So, let's see. Major Tom, Pink Floyd, Spartan 117 all together? It seems like. Yes, my threadlings. Ill. And up we go. So I present my offering to the Oracle Engine. And then what happens? That's right, I go and through the Queen's throne room. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'd be approaching her, which I don't want to do. Alright, now... I'm in the Queen's throne room. Visit Mara's throne. The Spanish guards holds a portal to the Queen's throne room. Meet with Mara there to discuss the final egg. That looks like Mara's throne.
How long has it been since I last set foot within these halls? An isolated throne.
And now I gotta go and listen to Mara talk again.
Expanse. A symbol of who I once was. Distant. Detached. Inscrutable. But as my brother has changed, so too have I. No longer do I sow solitude and reap remorse. I choose instead to trust.
Good.
I have no further need for this chamber. But with the Oracle Engine restored, we can reach the heart of the confluence and the final egg. Return for now. When the time comes, we will complete our bargain and trust Riven to keep her word.
Ooh. Okay. So now I go back to the helm and listen to people talk again. When I was first trying to play Destiny, I think it was Destiny 1, I found it on sale for like $5. It was the Taking King expansion, even though I never did get it to work. Maybe it was 10. I don't know. It was from Destiny 1, and I didn't understand how the director worked and how that was supposed to basically be your PDA, kind of, for getting you to where you needed to be, or where you wanted to be, how you access the map and things like that. I didn't realize that basically there were multiple map areas and how to travel between them and whatnot, so it was confusing. Okay.
Why is your first
Witness the
inclination
conversation.
ever to charge headlong into danger?
Because you're always keeping an eye on me.
You have fallen from my sight before. I may lose you.
It is impossible to know the probability of success. But,
Don't give me that. This is exactly like something you do.
yes. Queen Mara.
You are not sending him, Osiris.
No, of course. But, if he were to reach the other side, your connection, like the traveler in the Veil, was forged in a collision of light and dark. It is a tangible thing.
We do not know that it would remain so. Whoever goes, more than likely goes alone.
Our problem has always been focus. By aligning your and Crow's connection with the Veil, entangled on either side of the Traveler, I believe I can forge a bridge between you. One we could all traverse safely.
I'd be a flare in the darkness for Osiris. Then we call in the cavalry. You could find me in the storm, sister. Tell them where to go.
Do you know what you are asking?
The Guardian would be but a step behind him.
I cannot keep you from your purpose. I cannot control this. And so,
Very emotional.
I put my trust in you. All of you.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be standing over here.
You will return to me.
Let's get to work.
How do you propose we compensate for the quantum?
Whoosh.
You won't be but a step behind him. Will you?
Oh,
Take care of him.
sure. Where is she disappearing off to? That's her throne, right there. Right there. Okay, let's go talk to Riven, figure out where the last egg is. How hard it's going to be to get it. It's going to be a tough mission, I can almost guarantee.
The Queen and her brother, they impressed me.
Oh. I'm going to
I
have to
appreciated their natures.
either
Mara's
delete
skill in
or
crafting
store
wishes,
something.
her self-controlled cleverness. Aldrin's ambition, his endless struggle for a greater prize to lay at his sister's feet. Now they have reached beyond their original natures, all for the greater good. Altruism. It's too rich for my blood. Too risky. Such vulnerability. And for what payoff? Still, the altruists can be even more dangerous to their enemies than the ambitious. If self-preservation isn't a concern, what can stop you? If you can't be predicted, how can you be countered? Dangerous. But that danger can be compelling. Don't you find?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the vault and drop off extra weapons that I don't want in order to pick that one up and finish that part of the quest. I need to change my loadouts to not include this gun. And you know what, I'm gonna put that away too because I don't really feel like dealing with that exotic and quest line and everything right now. Okay, no, those are not new. Those are new. Okay, you're not worth keeping, not worth keeping. Not worth keeping. Not worth keeping. Anything below like 63.4 total down there at the bottom, it would be really hard to show you, but see how it says total? Not really worth keeping. Okay.
The Queen and her brother, the time has come. Mara's Techians say that the last remaining egg will soon enter the heart of the confluence. Once it is secured, then by the terms of our bargain, I will grant Savathun's wish.
Working with all of our enemies
Will require a great
to fight the
expenditure
greatest
of
enemy.
My power. The Techians will not be able to maintain my conjuring afterward. Which is to say, that the wish will be our farewell. Oh, guardian mine. What a strange life this has been. By Ahamkara standards, it was comfortable and luxurious. I spent my days with royalty and my nights with my beloved. I never wanted for sustenance, for I was presented with wishes to spare. And though it was all taken from me, in the end, my murderer set me free and ensured the future of the progeny my mate and I created. Now, I will sacrifice my own lingering existence to ensure your future in return. Perhaps I am more like Tyrannus than I would like to admit.
Tyrannus was her mate.
He always claimed I was.
Okay. All right. So I want to spend the time on that mission right now.
Are you sure you want this?
Osiris thinks it's the best shot we've got.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I've been trying to find what I want my whole life, even as Uldren. I used to think the Traveler gave me purpose. Uldren thought his came from you.
I never meant to twist you so, only to keep you safe. My protection turned malignant. For that,
Wait a minute.
I am sorry.
There we go.
Wasn't just
Here's
you.
the mission.
Uldren heard your heartbeat and chose to make that his core. He mistook impulse from meaning. I won't. So, I guess it's not that I want this. I need it. I believe in it. And even if I don't make it, everyone else just might.
I sacrificed you before to preserve a chance for a future. I can't do that again.
I'll be fine as long as you and I stick together. Remember, Rega?
Still subsisting off stories of hope and bravery. I have missed you.
So when they're talking about Uldren, that was his
I always
previous
have been one to
life?
fill my head with nonsense, right?
Your hope is not nonsense. It is a vital line of sustenance. One I have learned through our people. Fill your heart with it, and I will keep you in mine until you return to me.
I will.
Go then. Find purpose of your own, and not one of mine or anyone else's making.
Thank you, sister. You'll see me again. And this time, I'll remember you.
Okay. This could be difficult. We'll see. Well, I don't know. I had some struggles with one of the story missions in here previously, but it was before I really got serious about working on my builds and making sure my stats are high.
One hidden within my own court by Tyrannus, in a secluded chamber of starlight and potential.
The confluence has aligned, and our goal is in sight. To know all our efforts are coming to fruition is exhilarating.
Is that a smile I hear in your voice, Osiris? You're lucky the Guardian was a few words, lest they ruin your stoic reputation in the tower.
I cannot help but feel alive in this moment. Though there is still much to do. It seems possible now.
Don't celebrate too soon, Osiris. Okay, so I am going through here on my own, which may be tough, but we'll see. You're not saying anything this time? Oh, okay.
My final child is held captive in the Queen's private wing. How ironic. How appropriate. Just think. If we had continued working together with respect, with trust, as equals, we could have built so much more than this city. We could have been friends.
Do you feel it, Mara? We stand before the end. All that remains is to know whether we are swept away by it, or it breaks against us.
And to see what consequences our wish has wrought. That is where my mind rests. Let hope stay my fears.
Hope.
Ah, okay. Good, I didn't die.
But also our mettle. Our actions. I am confident in our heading. Come what may.
In Crow. In us. As am I.
Yeah,
We've
great.
spent so long holding together the pieces, Osiris. Do you worry what will come after all of this?
No.
Oh, shit, it's still poisonous.
I welcome it. I'm tired, Mara. I'm ready for what comes next.
Okay.
It's all right to admit you are too.
Alright, so I've gotten 2 of the pads. Ah, here's the 3rd one. Sweet. So I can just breeze past these last couple of enemies straight through the portal. Oh, it's this one. This is gonna be tough. Okay, you can do this, Robert.
Scorn have found their way into your domain. How?
This place is woven into the confluence. To expose it for us was to expose it to the enemies already within our walls. And the Scorn have long been within these walls.
Then we will remove them.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Another healing thing. Man, all these frickin' turrets. Okay. I don't get to recharge my abilities because none of these ads live long enough to get into a high damage state. Jeez. Die so I can jump over there. And now, of course, the guys I need to kill with this are, like, hiding rather than trying to kill me. Can't. Okay, got him. That was only the first mini-boss area. Sheesh.
Most of these Scorn are mindless husks raised by the Witness. But others, they bear Fickrul's touch.
Has he resurfaced? Crow believes he fled the shore and remains a fugitive.
Petra reported activity from Fickrul's knights on Earth. They sought recruits, along with a dead Ahamkara's power.
Knights? Strategy? Their culture deepens. Fickrul means to make a wish, then? For the Witness?
I think not. Their motivations are both against us, but not aligned. Something else is at play.
Two pads. Where's the third one? Okay. Oh, there's the third one. Sweet. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
They're attempting to force a wish from the embryo. This must not come to pass. A whim, like a venomous hatchling, knows nothing of restraint.
Fire team, engage the enemy.
Fire team? It's just me. See, the problem with all of these boss fights, every single boss fight in this entire game, is that you're not just fighting the boss, you're fighting all of the trash that spawns out with it. Ah! Of course he goes into an immune stage as soon as I fire my super. Great. Of course I'm stuck now, too. Heal. Or, actually, hold on. Okay, now I need to re-pick up the virus. Break his shield.
Now shatter their totems.
And then I need to get rid of the virus. Ah. Okay. You can do this, Robert. Don't die, Robert. Oh, there's still ads, even though I beat the boss. Okay. Okay. Alright, there's the egg. Now we are done with this quest line. We are done with the Season of the Wish content.
Could the scorn have
Well,
brought a wish to fruition?
primary quest
No.
line.
At least, I do not believe it is possible. Though I wasn't willing to see them try.
This egg is not the first to find itself in your court. Did you intend to breed the Ankara again?
I intended to maintain a suitable suite of options from which to choose. Nothing more. Those plans were made so long ago, Osiris, and the eggs corrupted beyond healing. Things are different now. Whether the Ahamkara live on is not mine to choose.
To relinquish control is almost as frightening as trust or hope. Sometimes, that is all we have.
And in that trust, our pact concludes. I will make your wish.
Oh boy. Oh, I guess I need to exit the activity first. Then go to the helm, and we're gonna go talk to crow, apparently. Okay, crow.
Riven's last clutch. Plucked from the void and saved from extinction. Maybe that bodes well for the rest of us. Either way, we held up our end of the bargain. Now it's Riven's turn. Hey... I need to tell you something while I have the chance. That first moment when I woke up in the Dreaming City, I was so lost, confused. I didn't know where to go, who to trust. Everyone hated me for something I couldn't even remember. But you helped me find my footing. And when my memories came back and everything made less sense than ever, you were there to see me through. You gave me the chance to walk through the Dreaming City with my head held high and the courage to follow a new path. Thank you, Guardian, for everything. See you, Starside.
Okay. Go to the Wall of Wishes. Where is that? It's in the Dreaming City, of course. It's all the way back there. Okay. Actually, how do I get there? Oh! I can just launch directly there. Okay. Hope I don't have to fight. Okay.
Has the time come for my final meal? Your ambitions fed me well before. I've never tasted such a gulf between desire and reality. Then you killed me. Now you and I have returned to the start. Last meal, last words, last wish. May it bring you everything you deserve.
That sounds terribly ominous. Man, I hope I don't have to fight. Deep sight. Hawk, bird. Do I shoot these? I guess.
So the generation of Ahamkara turns over. One last death to feed new life. What will it feed within you?
It's so difficult to understand some of this because it talks about so much lore and backstory. It refers to so much lore and backstory that a lot of it took place in Destiny 1, a lot of it took place in long ago seasons of Destiny 2, and I don't know. Well, I understand the current situation, at least, more or less. All right, cutscene. I like Petra there. She's kind of hot.
This one you should cherish, O guardian mine.
You're sure about this?
I am. It has to be me. We'll find each other again.
Always. I kept my promise, as you did yours. Isn't that a pleasant surprise?
For that, at least, you have my thanks.
And you have mine for always providing such a unique challenge. To impose your desires upon reality so artfully. You could teach my children a great deal. Until we meet again, Mara.
Is he?
He is on his way.
Last step? Yes, go talk with Mara. We can be done. And then there's going to be, leave like a illustrated lore cutscene afterward.
It's no small feat, the things you've helped accomplish today. Thanks to you, and guardians like you, Crow has grown, walked his own path. In aiding Riven's clutch, you've averted the annihilation of an entire species. Provided a chance for her children to choose their own paths. We'll be there to guide them, should they require it. Riven was never truly an ally, but common cause aligned us in a way I had not anticipated. Relying on her was a risk, true. But there was a time when the Vanguard was averse to trusting me as well. Trust is dangerous, risky, vulnerable. But to trust is to hope. And what is life?
That's in 15
without
seconds,
it?
by the way.
It separates us from the witness, a creature that is the death of those things, of all things. I've peered into its eclectic souls and found only nihilism. Even now, the soul divisive burns through the dreaming city and the confluence. You've granted the wish, carved a path, but battles remain before you. Expunge the Vex from the dreaming halls while Osiris prepares the veil to forge a bridge to my brother. This will allow you to lead a strike force into the Traveler's pale heart and rendezvous with Crow. From there, it will be the fight of your lives. Steel yourself. You fight for all of us.
I've got to take the actual engram. Scalar potential.
My queen, the Techian await authorization to position your personal harbinger. Their second missive, they say.
I already... Never mind. Tell them I will see to its deployment myself.
If I could speak bluntly, my queen, you seem distracted of late.
Just mulling on
Why does it already have a mod?
light. Tyrannus and Riven. Against all odds, they found each other and chose love instead of misery. Until I tore them apart in the Great Hunt. I locked Riven in a gilded cage and hid her away.
In doing so, you saved her from destruction.
For good or for ill, I do not regret my part in the hunt, nor the second chance we have given the Ahamkara by seeking Riven's eggs. And I'm glad she and Tyrannus could meet again, in a way, before the end. They have me thinking of Sior.
I see. What was she like as Queen's Wrath? I was too young to know the Awoken behind the legend.
Sior was the soldier we sent to break the tide if it ever turned against us.
If half the legends about her were true, she should have been the one to face the curse.
You're both warriors in your own right. She, a war cudgel, and you, a master-crafted blade. But she would have been untested as regent. You gave our people hope when it had burned away in my absence, and held it high. You forged an alliance with humanity, guided the Techians because you've walked their path. No one else could have ruled in my place. Any further questions, my wrath?
Okay, so she was talking to Petra.
What did you love about her?
I could list reasons until soul burned out, but they would be lacking in complete truth. We do not love rationally. We just love.
I'll keep that in mind, my queen.
Okay. Let's see what kind of triumphs. Just a couple, just one. Okay. So there's some kind of radio message I haven't heard. Oh, okay. Here's a kitty. It's a star cat. They're all over the place. They purr very loudly. Okay. So, how many... Let's look at this. Text Machina. That's funny. Okay, so War Table has 5 engrams to spend. Riven has 1. Yeah, I may as well while I'm here. Oh, now that I'm past that point in the story, she's not there anymore. So, what do I do here? How does this work? Guess it just does. Okay. Let's look at this helmet. It's worth keeping for later appraisal. Okay. Go to the war table. Oops. Let's see. What is this? Right, recovered Leviathan weapons. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me look at... That's really high discipline. I don't know how I could ever do... Now, it started at 30, but... Okay. It's also really high discipline. Sheesh. Okay. So... Gloves, potentially... Need discipline. Okay. And a helmet. Okay. Let us focus some gloves. Okay, that's worth keeping. That one less so. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think we're gonna get any better discipline on chest, honestly. Okay. Although discipline plus resilience is the thing. And then maybe recovery. Okay, so now, where else do I have? Vanguard has one, Ritual Table has two. Okay, let's go to the Ritual Table. Way the hell back here. And as far as Vanguard goes, there's not... I can't get armor from there, and there aren't really any weapons I want. Oh, I do have all the cards over there. Oh, and then those... Wait, what? There's more? So, there are two more to get here. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. How do these gloves stack up? Yeah, not really that close. Okay. Now let's go to the tower. Well, hold on. Let's make sure I haven't missed talking to anybody. Okay. To the tower! And decode these prime and exotic engrams. Apparently Banshee has something for me. It usually takes a little bit for it to be able to load me into the tower because it's like the main public community area. That was a little faster than normal, but this screen takes a little bit too. Maybe, eventually. Controllers get so grody. Is it gonna DC me? That's not my fault. My connection is really stable. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Master Rahul, you would?
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Alright, so... okay. what you got, Banshee? If nothing else, I can just break down the weapons they give me into, there we go, into parts.
I'll be pulling for you, if I remember.
Into resources, really.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir, Commander, sir. Right, I can only get weapon. No, I can get armor from Zavala, but takes a bunch of engrams. Huh. I have no idea what the stat spread would look like. Whatever. Okay. Over to the vault to throw all this stuff into it, and we will deal with sorting through it and breaking things down later. Yeah, except these two. Or these that I got from Zavala and Banshee. Frenzy. No, I've really got a really good rocket launcher right here. Okay. Discipline 19, resilience 41. It's worth throwing into the pool to look at later. Huh. So these are the same as this, but they have different stats. And this one has much higher of the two that I really need it for, so that's cool. Huh. I've seen multiples of exotics before. Just didn't realize they could come with different stats. Okay. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for tonight. So let's look at the game that's gonna be free coming up on Thursday. It was going to be the first 3 Fallout games, which are not 1, 2, and 3. It's Fallout, Tactics, and then 2. Yes. But they changed it to this Super Meat Boy Forever, which it looks like one of these ridiculous games that appeals to Gen Z that I really don't understand. But the challenge of Super Meat Boy returns in Super Meat Boy Forever. Levels are brutal and death is inevitable. Players will run, jump, punch, and kick their way through familiar places and new worlds, all while enjoying a story truly meant for the big screen. Okay. So there's this guy in a suit robot thing, and there's a brain, and I don't know what this is. And it's a 2D thing, and okay, well, oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is gonna be difficult, but we'll try it. Oh boy. We'll give that a try. So, Super Meat Boy Forever. Man, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's what we're going to do on Thursday. Eric and Ariel, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being there. We will... I don't need to have the settings open here. I'll see everybody again on Thursday. Till then, I hope your weekend was great. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. I will see you Thursday, same time, 7 p.m. Central.